Haryana Dangal enters final lap. Hours after seeking votes for BJP, Ashok Tawar rejoins Congress. BJP alleges Congress link to mega drug bust. Drug money used for Haryana polls. Congress versus BJP war gets a fresh twist. Who will win Haryana Game of Thrones?
Good evening, viewers. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhry, back in the studio from Haryana. And all these twists and turns that you just saw are all actually coming in after campaigning ends in the state of Haryana. All set to vote on the 5th of October. And the latest coming in, Ashok Tawar, who's practically done the rounds of every political party where Haryana is concerned. He started off in the Congress, then switched to the Aam Aadmi Party, then went to the BJP, fought an election, which was the Lok Sabha elections from Sirsa, lost, and then has joined the Congress back again. What does this really mean? And on the other hand, a drug bust takes place in Delhi, and the BJP points fingers at the Congress, says that the kingpin accused for the drug bust is related to the Congress and was the money in the drug bust being used for Haryana elections. Multiple theories abound. Let's cut across immediately to my colleague Rahul Gautam, who's joining us live. Rahul, first up, Ashok Tawar, the curious case of Ashok Tawar. Many, on the face of it, it might read as a slight to the BJP, but many, Rahul, are reading this as a slight to nobody else but Kumari Shelja, to bring in a Dalit face right before polling, who comes from Sirsa, garlanded by Bhupinder Hooda in the presence of Rahul Gandhi. Is this a slight to Kumari Shelja, who's been very, very vocal of late against the Hoodas?
Well, there are two main aspects as far as Ashok Tawar rejoining Congress is concerned. One is obviously Congress is trying to consolidate the Dalit vote bank. They've been banking, heavily upon Jats and Dalits. So in a way, they're trying to consolidate, the Dalit community by getting or inducting one of the tallest Dalit leaders as far as BJP is concerned. Now, the second aspect of this entire episode is this: you rightly pointed out that now Ashok Tawar will be sharing, Dalit political space as far as Congress is concerned. Many are saying that he has been inducted, and remember, he had contested elections against Kumari Shelja from Sirsa seat on the ticket of BJP. This morning itself, around 11 a.m., Kumari Shelja met Sonia Gandhi, and we have been informed from our sources that Kumari Shelja was actually informed by the top leadership that we are going to induct Ashok Tawar in the presence of Rahul Gandhi. So you rightly pointed out that in a way, Ashok Tawar will now be sharing the Dalit political landscape as far as Congress is concerned. But obviously, Congress is also hopeful that his induction is actually going to bring in more Dalit votes, because Congress is relying heavily upon Jats and Dalits. They are pretty sure that Jat community is not going to vote for any party other than Congress party. But there are many contenders as far as Dalit votes is concerned. For example, Azad Samaj Party, BSP, and in order to consolidate that vote bank, you can say that Ashok Tawar has been inducted, and obviously you can expect that now we'll be seeing two tall Dalit leaders in the state of Haryana, which will obviously many believe is actually going to cut short the clout of Kumari Shelja, or the proximity that she has at this point of time with Gandhis is actually going to be cut short in coming days, as many are saying. Ashok Tawar's supporters are claiming at this point of time.
Rahul, how is the Congress viewing the allegations that have come in from the BJP where the drug bust in Delhi is concerned? For them, they say Tushar Goyal, who's been arrested in this 5,600 crore drug bust, is linked to the Congress, and the money, these are the allegations, of course, of the BJP in the drug bust, was funneled to fund Haryana elections.
Well, Preeti, all these allegations have been rejected categorically by Youth Congress, with whom this Tushar Goel, one of the main accused in this case, was associated. In fact, the expulsion order or the expulsion letter has been released by Youth Congress, saying that Tushar Goel was expelled from Youth Congress back in 2022. And as far as these pictures, which are being circulated by several pro BJP handles with Bhupendra Singh Huda, Huda family, with KC Venugopal, with Uday Ban, they are saying that these leaders are in public life, and one ought to have many pictures with these individuals. And there's no big surprise that he was having numbers or pictures with these political leaders. So as far as allegations are concerned, Youth Congress has categorically rejected. I myself spoke with Tariq Anwar, who's Lok Sabha MP, this morning. He said that this is being done only to spread misinformation on the eve of election, just to damage the electoral prospects. Otherwise, there's no proof that he is associated with the Congress party, and when he was indulging in such activities. So as far as Congress is concerned, they are firmly holding this belief that as far as this case is concerned, Congress party had nothing to do with it.
Rahul, appreciate you joining us. We're going to come back to you for more updates on the story. Let's cut across to a political face-off this evening. Multiple developments while it's curtain call where campaigning in Haryana is concerned. Siddharth Yadav, national spokesperson, BJP joins me. Mahima Singh, national spokesperson, Congress. Siddharth Yadav, where the question of Ashok Tawar is concerned, a Dalit face coming in right before polling. Many are suggesting, Siddharth Gautam, that he's reading the fair winds blowing for the Congress and has switched over right before polling.
Preeti, I think the question lies for the Congress party, because Ashok Tawarji had left the Congress and he went to different parties. He was, I think, for the least time period in the Bharatiya Janata Party. But as soon as he had left, the Congress party had started accusing him of being a very corrupt, bad leader. And now when he joins the Congress party again today, what is the Congress party going to say? Was he a good leader? Was he a bad leader? I think it is for the Congress party to answer. But when it comes down to the Dalit, the Shoshit, Vanchit, the backward classes of Haryana, the horrors of the past are not going to leave the Congress party. The Congress party has to answer of what they had done under their regime. The Hooda regime in 10 years had brought down tyranny on all Dalits, Pichdas, Shoshit, Vanchit in the state of Haryana. And the vocal leaders inside the Congress party also used to raise the issue. The entire people, the population living in Haryana used to raise the issue. And we as opposition used to raise the issue. So that cannot be forgotten by any such political move that the Congress party is trying to do. But anyway, what the Congress party, or I should say, Hooda ji is trying to do by suppressing Kumari Shailja ji, or bringing in a contender that he had contested polls against her, or whatever the politics might be. But the top story for Haryana elections today, and the top concern for the electorals who are going to vote on the 5th, is that how can Congress party's office bearers be involved in drug scams, in drug busts?
I'll just come to that.
5,600 crores.
Siddharth, I'll just come to that. We'll pick up that issue. Let me get in Mahima Singh on Ashok Tawar, and we'll move on to that aspect of this debate. Mahima Singh, Ashok Tawar joining the Congress. Let me flip this around. While the Congress might want to project that Ashok Tawar has one of the strong Dalit faces of the BJP, who was in your party, of course, and the Aam Aadmi party after that, before he joined the BJP, is reading the sentiment on ground and has made the switch. But Mahima Singh, many are also saying that this is a direct slight to nobody else but Kumari Shailja. He faced off and lost against Kumari Shailja from the seat of Sirsa, and to bring him in by somebody who Kumari Shailja has been very vocal against is a direct slight to her, trying to cut Kumari Shailja to size.
Jai Hind, Preeti, the slight and the setback is of the BJPs. And I think Haryana is very clear on that. And I think the narrative is going to be set right on that. It is the BJP's adversarial ways that are back to mar the BJP's own politics today. Because the BJP's, in numerous ways, it has corrupted, it has I would say, brought the political ways, the whole discourse to the low of the lows in the past 10 years in this country, and especially the state of Haryana over the last 5 years, is here to haunt it again. Because when Mr. Ashok Tawar comes to join the Congress today and he says that the sole voice against the oppressed and deprived is that of the Congress, when he comes and stands shoulder to shoulder with the Honorable LOP Shri Rahul Gandhi, I think the message is amply clear. But the BJP's way is that chit bhi meri, pat bhi
But
meri.
Mahima Singh, is the message amply clear to Kumari Shelja as well? And was that the intent?
As I said, Preeti, the slight and the setback is of the BJPs. Somebody comes knocking on our door. He is a man of stature. Maybe he lost his ways for a little while. पर हिंदी में कहावत है, सुबह का भूला अगर शाम को घर आ जाए तो उसे भूला नहीं कहते. So if you go by that timeless proverb of Hindi, I think it is amply clear that somebody came knocking on our door, and Congress party's doors are open to people who, intellectual who are, it is the BJP's fault. I think the BJP is basically unnerved today because they ousted their own leader. They struck the ticket of their own leader, Sunita Dugal, to give it away to Ashok Tawarji when he had joined the BJP just 2 months ago. And today, their star campaigner, one of their members of the BJP campaign committee, has left them astray because it is their way, their own ways.
But okay, I want to bring in Siddharth Yadav and we're going to move on. But Mahima saying it's a little rich because when he did leave you, there was a lot which was said against him. And suddenly he now becomes an intellectual and face of the Dalit community in Haryana. But that's politics.
It is indeed rich of the BJP, Preeti. I would rather say...
Nobody's denying that. Nobody's denying that. But
Preeti,
let me put it this way, none the richer, including the Congress and the BJP, where at least commentary was concerned.
As far as the Congress is concerned, Preeti, the last 10
Preeti,
years
just give me 10
have been
seconds
the
on this
most
issue.
adverse 10 years in the political...
I want to bring in Siddharth Yadav. Siddharth Yadav, the charges that the BJP has made today are very grave. When they say Tushar Goyal, who was arrested in the drug bust in Delhi, the money attached to that being used to funnel Haryana elections, very, very grave charges. Siddharth Yadav, especially when the man in question was sacked from the Congress Youth Congress in 2022.
Preeti, I'll just take 10 seconds to answer on the charges of Ashok Tawar, and then I'll come to this. On Ashok Tawar ji had on 1st of this month, made a tweet कि राहुल जी कब जाकर के दलितों की बात सुनेंगे. अब वो सुबह का भूला जब आपको ऐसा कहा करता था तब आपको नहीं अच्छा लगता था, आज आपको अच्छा लग रहा है. It's a different story. But we must not forget कि Howard Ashok Tawar ji left. भूपेंद्र सिंह हुड्डा जी के बॉडीगार्ड्स ने उनको मारा पीटा था. No FIR was registered. He came out vocal. He did a press conference. That was the real issue. But coming on to the drug bust case, 5,600 crores. 5,600 crores of drug bust. A Congress party office bearer is involved. He's close aides with
But he's no
Bhupender Singh
longer the
Hooda.
office bearer. No, Siddharth Yadav.
No.
He's no longer the office bearer.
Preeti,
2022, and this man, hear me out. Hear the question and then you can answer it. 2022, this man in question was sacked from the Congress's Youth Congress. There is a letter of resignation as well. Now you look at these pictures and you say that this man has taken pictures with all these Congress big names, including the likes of Bhupender Hooda. Well, Siddharth Yadav, you know better. There are pictures of the BHU rape accused with none else but the Prime Minister and Smriti Irani.
Preeti, even if I, accept your contention that he was sacked and he resigned, where is the resignation letter uploaded? Where was it uploaded? Was it published in a newspaper where the timeline can be cross-checked? Or is it just going to be circulated on WhatsApp and put up on social media and Preeti is going to accept it and say, no, that was the real case? Where was it uploaded? Had Congress party's official handle uploaded that? That is point number one. Point number two, even if I believe you that he was sacked, is Congress party going to give an affidavit that he was not involved in the drug cases before 2022 while he was an office bearer? 5,600 crores of cocaine, Preeti. It is not a charas ganja pudiya that he has bought and he got caught with that. 5,600 crores of cocaine. A person is involved, an office bearer, and that to an RTI cell chief, not an ordinary Mandal Adhyaksha or an ordinary Karyakarta of the Congress party. A chief of a cell is caught with that just before the polls have to happen. How can the people of Haryana believe that the polls are going to happen in a fair manner?
The Congress says very closely that he resigned, and you and I also know better that resignations of every office bearer is usually not uploaded and published.
No, Preeti, that is absolutely wrong. All resignations that have come in Haryana elections, all were uploaded on the Congress handle.
This happened in 2022.
Why the change of policy now? So you're saying in 2022, Congress didn't used to do that. Now they are doing that. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, The fact is
No,
very
I'm
clear.
unable to understand your confidence. Why are you so
It's
confident
no confidence.
that he was
I'm
sacked
going
and he
to
resigned?
1 second. Siddharth Yadav, calm down. It's not confidence. It's very basic. Just because you have pictures with top leaders doesn't make the leaders or the party
I have
culpable.
not come out with
Similarly,
the
like
pictures,
yours,
Preeti.
when the
I have not
Congress.
commented anything
1
on the
second. Siddharth
pictures.
Yadav, as I bring in Mahima, hear the thing, hear what I'm trying to say. When pictures of the BHU rape accused, who was part of the IT cell of the BJP, were floated of him receiving the Prime Minister at the airport, of him being with Smriti Irani, did not make these leaders or the party culpable. It was this individual in person. That is what
Preeti,
I'm trying
have
to,
I
the point
commented on
I'm
the
trying to
pictures?
make, Siddharth.
Have I said, just give me 10 seconds now. Now you've spoken.
Okay.
Have I commented on the pictures? Have I said
All right,
that just
Mahima
because
Singh, I want
pictures
to
are
bring
there,
you in.
he's
I want
all
to
the
bring
leaders
you
are
in
accused? I'm
suddenly
saying he
to
was an office
suggest
bearer.
that this man is no longer part, which Siddharth Yadav has just said, no longer part of the Youth Congress, and say he has nothing to do with us. How is one supposed to believe that? Because the kind of money that has been recovered, the kind of drug haul, it's heinous in nature, and this man was nothing else, but he was one of the chairman, or actually not one, the chairman of the RTI cell of the Delhi Youth Congress.
Preeti, I had referred to another timeless proverb right in the beginning of your show. Chit bhi meri, pat bhi meri. That is the case of the BJP. Is the unnerved BJP, which is absolutely not ready to accept the defeat it's going to face in the forthcoming days. Now, as much as you would try to tell the BJP spokesperson, of course, he will not agree and he will not accept.
No, but the
Even
question's
if
for
he
you.
even if he
Mahima
can,
Singh, answer the question. I need to close the show, ma'am. Answer the question.
let me very see. The BJP spokesperson has spoken comfortably about it. Give me 30 seconds at
Okay.
least to speak about it. The BJP spokesperson, when he is talking about that, the allegations and accusations, we are very thankful to him because he might not accept the truth, but he would have to accept that 3,000 crores worth of drugs were recovered from Gujarat ports.
You know, that's shifting the goalposts. Okay, I've run out of time, but that's shifting the goalposts, Mahima Singh, to suddenly bring up a drug haul in a different state when there's something that has happened in Delhi, and the BJP is making, very heinous charges at the Congress. And the Congress really does need to come up with an explanation on that. But we're going to let it be. It's showtime where Haryana is concerned. The curtain's down. Polling 5th October and 8th is when the results will come out.